Recently, there was an article titled, Ocasio-Cortez says college admission scam isn't that different from U.S. election process. And this is in reference to the college admission scandal involving Full House Hallmark and Fuller House star Lori Loughlin. Specifically, the author of the piece explained that Rep. Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez likened the Felicity Huffman and Lori Loughlin college admission scam to the U.S. election process on Tuesday night, saying it isn't that different. I guess college admissions isn't that different from elections where lots of money can buy your spot too, replied Ocasio-Cortez. Also, an enviro where those who make it, despite the odds, are suspected to not have earned it, not truly belong, or assumed to not be able to perform at the same level. If this college admissions scandal proves to be true, then Alexandria is right. This really isn't that different from US politics and how our politicians are elected. Now, if you do not know or understand what this college admission scandal involving Lori Loughlin is about, according to an author of a piece on the matter titled College Admissions Scandal, Lori Loughlin released on $1 million bond. Loughlin, 54, is among dozens of defendants, including Desperate Housewives actress Felicity Huffman, accused of spending or laundering millions of dollars to falsify school records of high school students so they could be admitted to elite universities. Loughlin and her husband, fashion designer Massimo Giannoli, are accused of paying $500,000 in bribes to help their daughters get into the University of Southern California. They gained special athletics admission to USC after their parents passed them off as rowers, even though there's no evidence they ever picked up an oar, prosecutors said. Loughlin's older daughter, Isabella Rose Giannoli, had apparently scored admission to Arizona State University, but that wasn't good enough for her parents, authorities said. We just met with our older daughter's college counselor this AM. I'd like to maybe sit with you after your session with the girls, as I have some concerns and want to fully understand the game plan and make sure we have a roadmap for success as it relates to our daughter and getting her into a school other than ASU, Giannoli wrote in an email to ringleader William Rick Singer, according to prosecutors. Loughlin's younger daughter, YouTube star Olivia J. Giannoli, made headlines this past August when the freshman said she's not a huge fan of going to classes. But I do want the experience of, game days, partying, she said in one of her YouTube clips. I don't really care about school, as you guys all know. She apologized 2 days later. So now you may be thinking, okay, but how does the story compare to US politics? Well, I've said this before and I'll say it again. Money in politics is one of, if not the biggest issue we face in America today. It has completely corrupted our political system. We have a system where the wealthy are able to buy elections, and unfortunately, they do. A lot. The wealthy use their money to fund politicians they like and get them elected into office just in the same way Lori Loughlin and her husband allegedly used their money to get their kids into USC. And this just isn't right. None of it is right. Our government should not be about wealthy contributors buying elections. Democracy should not be about wealthy contributors buying elections. And education should not be about wealthy contributors buying admission for their children into college. As aforementioned, if these allegations prove to be true, then Alexandria is right. This college admission scandal, sadly, really isn't that different from politics in America today.